guys, little insight here, and some deep knowledge. Why this is a hard must for the chosen ones, and if you believe there is something inside of you that you have to bring to this world, there's certain things you must do. And a lot of people ain't going to like it. But not a lot of people liked Jesus either. The worst thing you can possibly do is get stuck or be stuck in your hometown. I don't care if you move an hour away. I don't care if you move an entire day drive 24 hours away. I don't care if you move halfway across the world. I don't care if you live down under in Australia. I don't care where you gotta go. But a must, and a hard must, is that you leave your hometown, at least the area you grew up in. Because if you don't, it'll be detrimental to your growth, to your progress, to your success. You're going to know a lot of people in your area. And if you stay surrounded by those people in your area, they will hold you back. This is something that I did not let happen. It happened even longer than I wanted it to, but I got out pretty damn fast. I would have liked to have been out of that shit by 18. But I couldn't make it happen that quick. But it wasn't long after that. So, it's very important for the chosen ones to escape their hometowns. And I say escape like people literally have you tied down. It feels that way, bro, whenever you don't have everything together, especially at that age. It's tough. You do feel held down. You do feel held back. You do feel like there's not a hope in hell. Just at that very second that you're in it. You know you're going to get out. But at that second, you want out so bad and you can't do it. So that's why you think at the time, there's not a hope in hell right now. I know I'm going to do it, but not right now. It's going to take a little bit. And it might. So, I live roughly an hour away from my hometown. I still live in the same province, but I don't feel held back at all. No one's around me to hold me back. I live life at my pace, and that's what you have to do because, bro, I'm telling you, if you're around people that you knew your whole life, they will stop you, bro. If you start to make changes right in front of them, shit's gonna get weird. You have to exit people you used to know to grow in life. It will keep you the same. Like, they gotta go. So you can grow. There's many people in this world. And the thing is those people that you grew up with, that it's not even that maybe they're all toxic. Some of them might not be. But there's something about it that they have such a hard time respecting your growth and your progress in life. When it comes to that, it does get toxic. They might not be the worst, most horrible people on earth, but it will limit your progress a ton. So you have to cut ties for a long, long time from people that you used to know. You have to be strict about your life. You have to be strict who's in your life, who's in your corner, and live life at your pace. Marvel at your own pace. Do things that you're supposed to be doing. Follow your heart. Don't listen to the voices and the noises around you, bro. That's the worst thing you can do. Say goodbye to your creativity. Say goodbye to your talents. If you're looking at everybody else, what should I do? What should I do? What should I do? What should I do? Come on, man. What is that gonna do? They don't got the answers for you, bro. You got the answers for you, and if you're chosen, you already know this. It's about you getting away from those people so you can be free. Do you think animals in the jungle are limited and held back and held down? Do you think lions do that dumb shit? They're roaming free, and that's why they're as powerful as they are. Because they roam free. That's what you have to do. That's what the chosen ones have to do. If you're not chosen, well, settle for whatever you're going to settle for, I guess. But if you're about that life, if you're about that growth, if you know you're going to bring the best out of yourself, you can't be around people who are not growing. You can't even grow around people who are not growing because they will hold you back. It's just human nature. Things will get ugly. Things will get very toxic. Like, they're unaccepting of your growth. They'll act so strange around whenever they're around you. It's not normal. It will turn to hate. It will turn to bitterness on their end. It'll turn to envy. That's why it's no good. You can't stay where you were your whole life. Where you grew up with your family, you lived in your house with your folks. You had the neighborhood people, your friends and everything else, and you were there since elementary school to junior high to high school. You have to leave that spot and live at least an hour-ish or more away from a completely different crew of people to get around different crews of people. People who don't know you that well, because they're not going to try to hold you back that much. People that don't know you that well will see your greatness because they're going to see who you are right now, not who you used to be. Because people, bro, I'm telling you, it could be your family, it could be your aunts and uncles, it could be the people around you. Where I was brought up, we got aunts and uncles directly across the road. And it's not that they're horrible people, they're definitely not, but it's like people will hold you back, bro. And there's another aunt and uncle like that way up the road, like another minute, like a whole family unit of people. And just down the road more, you got like friends you used to be friends with, and it's you can't be in that type of environment, bro, because these people will hold you back. When you change, it's gonna be weird. It's gonna be weird to them. So you gotta distance yourself and get away. And that's what you gotta do. You can't let nobody, you can't let the world hold you back. Nobody. Only you know what you have to do. You will feel it in your heart and in your mind and in your soul what you really have to do. And you will make the right moves. I don't even plan on living in the same province that I live in right now forever. I like it. I do like it. There's a lot of good things about the place I live in. I do like it. But I see other things. I could see a part of me that could stay in this province. But I can see a part of me that could leave and live in a different province in Canada. But I'm not even going to stay in the same area I'm in right now. I feel like it's important to move around a little bit. I feel it's important. I feel it's important to not go to the same places all the time. People's going to get used to you. People's going to start to act strange around you. You got to keep things fresh in life, bro. Because if you're, it almost become like your hometown, like your strict hometown. If you stay in the same place for too long and see the same people all the time, because they're gonna get used to who you are, and it's like they're gonna start to speak to you like you're just still that person when you're always constantly growing and evolving. It becomes, I don't know what word I want to put on this. It just becomes it's unacceptable is what it is. It starts to turn into disrespect. It really does. People will disrespect you without even knowing they're disrespecting you. And I'm all about respect, bro. That's I want to be respected, and I respect others. I don't. You're not going to come around me like you know who I am. You're not going to come around me trying to limit me. You're not going to come around me acting some sort of way. Just be free, bruh. Be respectful. That's what I like. And whenever you switch it up and you're not in the same places all the time, this is how it will be with people. We ain't doing those bad vibes, the envy and stuff like that. We ain't doing that forever, bruh. And if you're smart about life, you'll avoid a lot of that kind of stuff. So, it's up to you to really do the right things. And I do the right things myself. I barely even deal with that kind of stuff anymore. It'll happen time to time, but it's not, I know what's going on. It is what it is. People are going to be what they're going to be. They're going to act how they're going to act, and it really has nothing to do with you. So if you know that, it's very powerful. It has nothing to do with you. It has everything to do with them. It's how they feel. You're just you. You're not bothering nobody. You're not doing nothing to nobody. You're just on your path and purpose. And unfortunately, this is going to bother some people in the world. But what can you do? What you can do is switch it up. Go to different places, see new people. When you're fresh around people, what you're going to notice is people are more respectful. Because they see you right now for who you are, and it's respectable. Instead of seeing the same people all the time, they start to act like they know you, and they start to get weird and disrespectful and not free-minded. It's ridiculous, man. It's this codependency bullshit that people have, and people just can't be free. People's not about that life, bro. People's really not. It's crazy. And if you're chosen and you're all about that growth and the progress in life, you're going to see all this for what it is. Like, I can hardly even stand seeing the same people all the time, bro. And like in the gyms and stuff like that. Like, it's just, I don't even want to look at you. People's like trying to get your attention all the time in the gym, and it's like, I don't even want to look at you no more. Shit gets old real quick. You need time away from people. Even a week will do wonders, man. Even a week. Couple weeks. You can't see the same people every single day of your life. There's something about it that will make you a lesser version of yourself. I don't know what it is. It ends up blocking your blessings. It's strange. Say you got a wife, let's say you got a husband or something like this, and you see them every single day. You live in the same house. You see each other every day. You wake up. You put the cast iron on the stove or whatever. You put a little bit of oil in it. You start making an egg omelet. You and your wife wake up. You and your husband wake up. You go. You're in the same kitchen. Good morning. Good morning. And you hear the same shit every morning, bro. Like, that stuff. It drives me nuts. It's like you feel like that just happened, and when it continues to happen every single morning, the exact same time, and the exact same day, it starts to irritate you. That's why keeping shit fresh, bro, even in relationships and marriages and all this kind of stuff, is very important. It's crucial. I ain't doing the good morning and all this bullshit, bro. It's corny. It's not natural. It's like scripted. People be weird, bro. I don't want to do that dumb shit. Don't even look at me in the morning. Don't even speak. Just sew your lips shut for maybe an hour or so, at least. I don't care who it is, man. I don't like to be disturbed. I don't like my energy feeling all over the place from somebody else, and I feel weird, bro. Get away from me, bro. That's how I feel. You lose who you are. Because you're distracted. People are distractions, bro. That's why it's important to keep things fresh. And even if you were to have this conversation with your wife, with your husband, with your people, or whoever, it would make shit a million times better, bro. I am telling you, man. It would make things a million times better. And if they're not willing to have those conversations and be comfortable with that, I don't think you guys are meant to be together. If they can't be open-minded like that, bro, and they're so corny and so codependent and so clingy, get away from me. Because you're going to block my blessings. Straight up. And you're going to irritate me, and I'm going to be in a bad mood, and I just can't afford to feel lesser than who I really am. I can't afford it. I can't afford no corny shit. And you know, some people get this and they're okay with this, which is good. And it's not like things have to be silent every single day, every single morning. Let's say in this example, for an hour every single. It's just like that. Like I just use all that as an example. Like you can't live in the same ways. Even my days are different every day, bro. I don't wake up with the exact same routine and eat the exact same thing at the exact same time every single day, every single morning. My meals are very different throughout the days. I eat similar foods, but it's at different times during the day. And it's important to switch things up. Because I hate routine. I can't stand it. Even videos I do, it's not at the exact same time every single day. I switch it up. You can't do the same things all the time. It starts to literally just, you lose your damn mind. That's why school was horrible for me. 9 o'clock, class starts every morning, you leave at 3 o'clock. Horrifying. One day of school felt like an entire year, like right now. Horrible. You see the same people, and it's just irritating, man. It makes you feel anxiety. It's like, bro, how am I supposed to even sit here and learn? I hate this environment. I don't like any of these people. I don't even like the teacher. Maybe like 3 or 4 out of about 50. There's a couple teachers like at all times, like you don't mind. They're pretty cool people. But other than that, man, it's like, you don't like it. And it's called intelligence. It's not, oh, you're different, you're stupid. It's called intelligence, bro. Legit. It's how you actually are. It's how you actually feel. And look at the magic you create when you get out by yourself as an entrepreneur into the world and do your thing. Magic. Because that's who you are. You're not an employee to somebody else. You're not a slave. You're chosen. You were never meant to be limited. You were never meant to be told what to do all the time. Stupid. Very limiting. So, all these things are important. I wish more people understood this, but not everybody does. Some people love to live in toxicity, bro. Let's argue in the mornings. Let's do this. Let's do that. Because they're out of your damn minds. They got nothing else better to do. It's ridiculous. I can't stand people being on my ass. You better be the most attractive female on earth if you want to be on my ass all the time. You better be that damn pretty, bruh. That's the only way I even remotely like being annoyed. She better be cute, bruh. Because then it can make you pop a smile or something like that. But if it's not that, bruh, it's like, it's unacceptable. And even that, after a while, it's gonna get old. So, this is the world, man. This is what it is, and real shit, as always. You don't want someone yapping in your ear when you're making breakfast every morning. I need silence. Men need silence, bro. Women love being talkative and doing all this stuff because they, most of the time, they don't have no goals unless you're a feminist. And if you're a feminist, we don't want you anyways. So, it's very difficult, bruh, to get what is rightfully right in your life. It's difficult. But it's better to be on point than to have things in your life that is going to be making you lesser than who you are. Because if you have things in your life that is making you lesser than who you are, it can really mess you up. And then those people can leave anyways. And now they leave, and now you don't even have them, and now you're messed up. So what do you have? Nothing. That's what I'm saying, bro. That's the kind of stuff I learned quick in the past. Horrendous. But life is a learning game, man. And I learn quick. And I teach quick. And I understand life. I understand human behavior. I understand how things must be. I am a professional at life. I really get things, bro. I really get things to a T. Most definitely. And if you can get yourself, somebody in your life or in your corner, or the people around you or whatever, to understand these types of things that we're explaining, it'll make everyone's life 10 million times better. You can't appreciate something that is starting to annoy you. You can't appreciate things that you do every single day, the exact same time, every single day, in the same routine, everything. You eat an egg omelet, let's say at 8 a.m. every morning, you start to not appreciate it. You go without that for even one day, it's the best thing ever. But you eat it every single day and you don't miss a day at the exact same time, at 8 a.m., something has to change. That's how life is. That's how we are wired. If you look at animals, they're very all over the place. They're very mixed in how they do things. They're not doing the same things all the time. Lions are in different locations all the time. They don't have one set location. And even if they do stay in a similar place, they're going all over the place anyways. So making sure your days are different and spice things up, and, you know, don't get stuck in your hometown. That's what this is all about. Don't get stuck. Don't let people trap you. Don't let people make you stuck. Go out there into the world and really become who you're supposed to be. I think that is the single most important thing in this entire world. Everything else is the bonus. And that's it.